4G.
Yes, sir.
You?
Shut up. You see this thing?
Send that to Tom right now. Right? Send. I could have worked this thing a lot earlier as you guys get here.
Excited to come see you.
Yeah. I texted Josh yesterday, 7:30. Text you back and said, boy, those guys got you smitten. You never do that for me.
Is he coming?
Yeah. So, well, don't worry. It'll be.
Brad, you've got Knicks going in the Lucas Classic. You could have gone in the Grade 1 Woodward at Belmont. Talk about the decision to stay home in Louisville.
Well, once Saratoga was over, he just felt the right decision was to bring him back to Churchill to train. Very happy, comfortable here. He had a good summer at Saratoga, but we just wanted to make one more stop before we went to California. We thought this made the most sense, being, the race being around 2 turns, mile and an eighth. Should be a good tightener 5 weeks out from the Classic, and he's doing well. So that really honestly wasn't a whole lot of thought or decision making. It was kind of easy to pick this spot, and once again the Woodward's around 1 turn, and that we kind of felt that's really not his favorite thing to do. Not saying he couldn't win or be effective, but just kind of feel like he's better around 2 turns.
But it's not like you got to go shopping for Grade 1s with him. He's a multiple Grade 1 winner.
Right. No, that's exactly right. He's been able to pick off 2 Grade 1s at the age of 5. Add to his Grade 1 at 2 and Grade 1 at 4. So, at this point, our goal is the Breeders' Cup Classic. Not, we're not trying to fit in a Grade 1 because we need one. They're always nice to win, but we're looking at this as, a stepping stone to the Classic, and kind of somewhat using this as, what we used the Cornhusker for the Whitney, we're using the Lucas for the Classic type. Take us, step 5 weeks out and see if we can get it done.
I believe, is it the Classic could be the first time he's raced a mile and a quarter?
Yeah, it will, and I guess there's always a little bit of a concern, but I've always been a big believer in it. If you have a tremendous amount of speed like he has, and you can clear off and get a breather, a mile and eighth and beyond is a good thing. I think you see that a lot in these Derby preps. I think you see that a lot in a lot of these Grade 1s that are contested a mile and an eighth and beyond. That speed on the dirt is incredibly dangerous, and it's a good spot to be. So I'm very confident that he could get the mile and a quarter. And on a track like Del Mar, which seems to be a little bit of a shorter stretch, where once again he's a horse that really runs the turns well. So I'm optimistic that he should be able to handle the mile and a quarter at Del Mar.
Now, you also have the 2-year-old champion who is the leading 3-year-old right now in Essential Quality. He's on target for the Classic
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Sort of talk about him. He's could be training from the Travers up to the race.
Yeah, he's doing really well. Once again, the mile and a quarter, it's not going to be an issue for him at all. He's proven won a grade 1 at obviously the Traverse 1.25 miles. The Belmont 1.5 miles. So, he'll be fit and ready. We thought we would just give him the time between. There's nothing that made a lot of sense. He's had 2 works since his victory in the Traverse here at Churchill. Both of them were solid half-mile moves by himself. We'll start tightening the screws on him a little bit more each week. And from a soundness and physical standpoint, he's as good as he could ever be. He's really, really good right now. He just stays on. He's never really gets tired. Just keeps coming and coming. And I thought his race in the Traverse was a huge win. I mean, for a horse to kind of clear off and have, I would call it an easy lead for him to run down the horse that was in front. It was a tremendous effort, and that's a very good horse that finished second that day. So he just keeps coming. He keeps coming at him. His Belmont was a big race. And he stays on, and once again, 1.25 miles is not going to be an issue with him.
What about their different owners? Are you excited to see how they stack up, getting on the starting gate together for the first time? Or?
Yeah, no, it's kind of neat. It would be great if there was 2 $6 million races or 2 divisions of the Breeders' Cup Classic in a perfect world. But listen, they're 2 horses that have earned the right to be in the position they're in. And they're different styles, so they're not going to get in each other's way. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, people, everyone's going to have an opinion of which one's better, but I know that if Knicks Go, has things his way on the lead, he's going to be hard to catch. But that's a big if, and if they do back up a little bit, I know who's going to be there late. He's going to be involved, and he's essential quality. I mean, he's as solid as a horse can be. He's never run a bad race, never. And the only defeat, I thought, based off some figures, he was the best horse that day. So he always shows up and always seems to be the fastest horse, or always receives the best figure in whatever race he's running. So I'm expecting a big effort out of him.